Alright, what's up, you guys? I'm here with the Best of Raw and Smackdown Live 2018 DVD review. And interesting little tidbit here, they're actually including digital copies now. I think it's a Walmart exclusive. So, yeah, I don't know. It might be everywhere else. We'll see. But, I do like this cover a lot. Like I said before when I unveiled the cover for you guys on the channel, we had Roman Reigns there on front and center. You have Ronda Rousey, AJ Styles, Becky Lynch. A wide array of superstars there. And we have the year, and then we have your spine. And then you have Ronda Rousey, Styles, and Roman Reigns again. It's an alright spine. It's going to look different on the shelf with the other ones because obviously this is the slim case. Whatever. But kind of a strange backing here. We have a barcode there. We actually have a over 9-hour runtime, which is really cool. 555 minutes. And different pictures here. Kind of different. There's obviously no match listings, no segment listings, nothing. So, you have some in the description there, but, it's nothing too special. But thankfully, we do get an insert. So, that's awesome. The inserts are still alive. And then we have your disc artwork. There you go. Red, blue, and black. It's kind of what I expected, to be honest. I don't know why they don't do this. I wish they would just do a disc for each, or like 2 discs for Raw and SmackDown. Like just have 2 Raw discs and then 2 SmackDown ones. I don't know. Because it's kind of like, because you can see here, it's just kind of mashed together. That's how it's always been. But I'd prefer if it was a little more, I guess, organized. But, there's no, wasted hosting segments. This gets right to the point. This is a really good release. We have a bunch of matches, ton of footage, and for this one we get more matches than we do segments, which is good. And, I prefer some segments, but this has a lot of content. They did put some work into this. So we have a New Year's Clash, and then Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal, Asuka versus Sasha Banks, Asuka versus Bayley, AJ Styles versus John Cena on SmackDown. We have the Daniel Bryan is cleared segment, which is really cool to have on there. Ember Moon and Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Charlotte Flair versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's title. AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan. This was the Tuesday after WrestleMania. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor, Intercontinental Championship. Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens. And then we have AJ Styles versus Nakamura. Disc 2, we have the New Day versus The Miz and The Bar. Big E versus The Miz versus Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan versus Rusev, #1 contender gauntlet match. Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins. We have Nakamura versus Jeff Hardy for the U.S. title. Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns. Ronda Rousey versus Alicia Fox. The New Day versus The Bar. Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor for the Universal title. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Daniel Bryan versus Andrade Cien Almas. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus the Revival. Seattle hates Elias and Kevin Owens. That's where we had that monumental heat segment. It was really good stuff. I don't think there's any SmackDown 1000 on here. That kind of tells me that they might release that on DVD. There's no SmackDown 1000. Yeah, that makes me think they're going to release that on DVD at some point, which is good. I was there, so I'd like to have that released. And we have Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title. Big Show versus Randy Orton in the World Cup qualifying match. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Trish Stratus, Lita, Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Natalya versus Alicia Fox, Mickie James, and the Riot Squad. We have Kurt Angle versus Drew McIntyre. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade Cien Almas. Dean Ambrose puts the Shield behind him. And then AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, WWE title match. So, I'm surprised we also did not get the Roman Reigns segment where he had to relinquish the title. Maybe that's a sign that'll be on a DVD somewhere else. Maybe he's getting his own release. Who knows? That's kind of a strange thing not to include, though. Like, that was kind of the biggest moment of Raw for 2018. Oh, well. I mean, it's on YouTube. But there you have it. Very good set. You know, you have a lot of new content on there, which is great. And, you know, a lot of good content. And it's not 6 or 7 hours long. Like, this is over 9 hours. So definitely pick this one up. Highly recommended. Seal of approval. For now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.